captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Yeah, you're right, Daddy-O. Hello, world. Monday, baby. Exciting weekend that just passed. And if you don't know, I'm talking college hoops, baby. Couple of upsets, couple of great games, buzzer beaters. I mean, is it November? That joke's been played out since the beginning of time. Madness in November. Now that's something I can get used to. Definitely gonna recap the weekend that was college basketball, catch you up on all things you missed while watching good old foosball. Speaking of football, pretty good game last night. Should have took the points with the Vikings instead. Took the money line. Heartbreaking. Luckily, was also on the under. How about the Niners? Needed one more point, baby, for the over. Lost that one by a hook. Shout out to them. Huh? Can't get 4 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, and 2 field goals. That's all you can get, huh? Yeah. Brock Purdy with a perfect passer rating. Definitely going to also recap the weekend that was across the NFL. And then I'm going to preview Feast Week, baby. It's here. Feast Week. Got the turkey in the fridge thawing. Oh, some amazing, fabulous, absolute beauties in college basketball going on today, starting as early as 10 o'clock. I got 5 bets for you today. That's 5 bets for you today. Couple of dogs. We're going to ride some plus numbers here today. Then I got a couple of favorites as well. My man Franklin Earl, the Beardwinaton. Shout out to him last week going 4-0, a clean sweep. Bringing his record on the season to 10 and 2, 80% win rate for my man, Franklin Earl. Beardwinaton. I'm still deciding if I want to count the bets I don't give out on the show. For instance, the weekend games. I do articles, stare down sports. Yesterday did the Sundays. I didn't do one Saturday. Didn't really have any bets I liked at all. Kind of liked Creighton minus the 28. Didn't take it. Texted a few people. That's what I like. Don't really know. Probably not going to take it. They ended up winning by 32. So hopefully somebody took it. Made a little money up off it. But I gave out 4 bets yesterday, right? I don't know if I should add them. Because I usually just keep a record of the bets I give out on the show. And I went 4-0 yesterday, which is probably the only reason I even thinking I should add these 4 wins to the official Red Beard record. But officially, without yesterday, I go 9-8 last week, 33-21 on the season after a 24-13 first week, 33-21 on the season, 61.1% for me. Franklin Earl, 10-2, me. 33-21. Not bad, bloke. Not bad at all. But anyway, let's dive into today's action. This is Captain by a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I am Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs, going live on a beautiful, absolute gorgeous Monday, the 20th of November exactly 3 days away from an all-day cooking festivities. Like I said, man, got the turkey thawing out in the fridge. Gonna go either today or tomorrow and do a last-minute run for all the stuff I want as fresh as possible. I didn't get none of the veggies or the rolls. Probably need some more chicken broth, stuff like that. But I definitely got all the hard stuff, all the stuff that can go bad 2 weeks ago. Let's get it poppin'. Let's get it poppin' in y'all. Let's get it poppin' in y'all. Over the weekend, I wondered to myself, how good is this Miami basketball team? Not only have they been winning, I believe they're 4-0 or 5-0, they have been covering. I've been putting my money on Miami with ease, relaxed, knowing that these boys got a chance. A good chance. Miami basketball. More guards than Shawshank. Shout out to John Rothstein on Twitter. He tweets that every time Miami wins. Had me thinking, maybe I need to come up with some funny tweets and then tweet them every damn time a game plays. He does that for everybody. Every team, pretty much, he has a tweet for. I don't know. Don't even know why I'm talking about it now. Shout out to him. Miami basketball. Coach Larinaga doing his damn thing. Has these kids rolling early in the season. Now, it's a pretty much long shot. I will update you on some futures. I took some futures over the weekend. We'll definitely get to that momentarily. Got to log back into the Bookaroo. Log me out every 30 damn minutes. Scared I'm going to place another banger. Take their moolah. Let me see. I took Virginia, not Miami, to win the damn ACC. And now that I'm looking, I got kind of crazy this weekend. Got kind of crazy indeed. I think I just put every ticket I've ever wanted to put in. Didn't realize I did this much. The Saturday Night Blues got Syracuse to reach the Final Four. Got Syracuse to win the ACC. I already gave out that. I also took a little bit of Alabama, a little bit of Kansas, a little bit of Gonzaga after St. Mary's, who I'll get to in a second. Horrible weekend falls. 2 games this weekend now. 2-3. St. Mary's. I thought you're supposed to be still in the division, the conference, for the first time in history. Also got down on San Diego State while they were still plus money. And hey, I couldn't help myself. Give me those mighty Bruins. UCLA to win the Pac-12. Also got down on some Providence to win some Big East. Long shots here, people. Long shots. Minus 150, I took Vermont. They ended up losing yesterday after I took this, which makes me kind of mad. Just keep balling. Also took a flyer on Florida to go along with my Alabama ticket. Houston. Flyer on Houston. Just started letting them fly. Dayton plus 430 to win the A-10. Colorado State plus 850. Love this bet. Mountain West, I already got tickets on San Diego State, New Mexico. Colorado State's like that long shot. I think can come in, shake things up. They're plus 850 right now. I think at some point they're going to become the third favorite, plus 300 or 400. I think they're going to make some noise this season. And then I took USC. I gave them out before the season. Took a little more on them. And then Purdue. I was just been looking around. Now this next one, you're going to be like, this man tripping. Because I did take some Indiana tickets too. This is before the blowout to UConn. I don't know why. Even taking the bet, I was like, I'm taking this bet as if they just performed well against UConn. Took it, regretted it, looked around, and I was like, man, who can really play with Purdue? Michigan State, hell to the no. Maryland, hell to the no. Wisconsin, hell to the no. Michigan, I don't trust them. Indiana was like the only team that, they got a chance to beat Purdue. Maybe they do. I don't know. Just ended up taking Purdue and Indiana as some long shots in the Big Ten. A few more futures here. Nothing crazy. Everything crazy. Like I said, Indiana plus 2,000. Even took some Creighton plus 230. I feel like that number's going to drop. I think Creighton's number 3 or 2 team in the nation. I think they are absolutely amazing. Look to do some big things. Also took Arizona plus 150. Just got down on some favorites that I haven't got down on yet. Was trying to see if they'd start off a little rocky. Of course, there's still time for them to start off a little rocky, but I just jumped on it. Arizona plus 150. They'll probably be minus come January. Gonzaga minus 170. Hey, now's the time is what I felt like. And then Texas plus 750. Texas actually had a scary, oogly, boogly game yesterday. Coming down to the wire. Texas barely beating a sorry Louisville team who has yet to win a game away from their home court since the Patino guy was there, right? I mean, it's been a damn minute. Louisville struggling. Don't know if they ever get it right or get it tight. But shout out to Texas, man. Still coming away with the win. It was a damn scare. They almost got added to the list. What list, you ask? Missouri getting upset by Jackson State, a team 0-4 and a 22-point dog coming into the game. Walks away with a 1-point victory, 73-72 over Missouri, who was also one of those long shots. I got a ticket on to win the SEC at plus 2,000. Not looking good. I always say the problem with Missouri, they in the wrong damn conference. It's an SEC team whose biggest rival is Kansas. But if y'all don't go to the Big 12 and get the hell on out of here, man, y'all deserve to be in the Big 12. But hey, shout out to Missouri, man, getting that upset on them. Arkansas, Friday, also upset by North Carolina Greensboro. Shout out to Arkansas, man, getting that turkey dog whooped. Arkansas loses 78-72. They were also at least 15 to 20 point favorites in that game, if my memory corrects. UConn, still hell of a team. UConnie. Shout out to UConn, baby. I mean, they just have another gear, don't they? You thought with all the players leaving last year, that gear would leave with them. No, they still got that other gear. You know, they're up 8, they're up 8, they're up 8. Gets to the under 12 break in the second half, and it's like, all right, y'all ready to play some defense. Next thing you know, they up 20. The other team ain't get a good shot off in 8 minutes. 3 minutes left in the game. UConn is cruising to victory. Oh, they walking the dog now, baby. Just a little foreshadowing. Oh, I'm taking UConn today against Texas, baby. Texas barely beat Louisville. Boy, sometimes that stuff happens, though. They barely get the win, wakes them up. They come into UConn playing a little seriouser. I don't think it matters. Love UConn in today's game against Texas. I think they win by 20. I think they do what they did to Indiana yesterday to Texas today. Get that turkey dog whipped. And I end up having a ticket on UConn plus 2,200 to win the national championship by the end of the night. That may be a little too much foreshadowing for y'all. But I make plans around college hoops, baby. Nebraska, 5-0 start. Liberty and Mississippi State, 5-0 starts. All three teams should be talked about a tad bit more than they are. Maybe. Liberty, Nebraska, and Mississippi State, all decent programs, all doing the damn thing early. The early bird special, if you will. Before we get into Feast Week, before we get into today's games, I'd like to jump on over to some NFL talk real quick and just break down everything that I saw in the National Football League, baby. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard. I'm Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives. Going over to the NFL side of things. We knew what happened Thursday. Burrow out for the season. Heartbreaking news for the Bengals of Cincinnati. So much hope in Cincy, man. So much talent. I don't know if they ever get right. It's crazy because you see teams and you're like, Burrow's going to get a championship. You just kind of assume it, and then maybe it never happens. I don't know what to do with this hair and this hat combo. I don't know why it's driving me crazy today, but F it. Burrow, man. What if he comes back healthy? They trade Chase. I don't know. Crazy stuff happens, man, in football. You never know when your window is closed. Burrow had that cute little comment in his year 2 or year 1 when he was like, as long as I'm here, windows wide open. Sounds good. The Browns still don't know how they won this game against the Steelers. Unless I was interpreting the game wrong, I wasn't cooking. I just threw it on. I was watching college hoops all day yesterday. Threw this game on with like 30 seconds left. Anyway, for what I looked up, I was cutting some bell peppers or onions or something. And I look up and I was like, oh, okay, 19 seconds. Steelers literally about to kick a field goal. Win the game. Browns. I look up, they won in the game 13-10. I said, what the hell happened? Never saw highlights. Never understood what the hell happened. How the hell did the Steelers lose that game to the Browns? I didn't care. Steelers plus 3.5 with the banger coming through for your boy. Yes, I ended up with a 3.5 on the Steelers. Pat me on the back. We're going Bears, Lions, Bears. The Bears should have won this game at some point in this game in the fourth. They had a 94% chance to win. This is why people need to get the hell stats up out of their damn ass, because that means nothing when you lose 31-26. The Lions are now 8-2 for the first time since the damn 60s. I said, ain't that some shit? Packers sniff out an upset against the Chargers. Chargers head coach at his wit's end, probably at the end of his job. Also, Packers 23-20 get the victory. Packers season still alive. The Dolphins 7-3 now after escaping a win against the Raiders. You got Tua Tagovailoa, 325 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. How about Tyreek Hill? He just does it every week. 146 yards, 10 catches, and a tutty for him. How about the New York Football Giants? Every time you think they're going to pack it in, they come out and win one game and then lose 5 in a row. Giants beat the Commanders 31-19 behind a 17-point fourth quarter. Although, to be fair, they were up most of the game. The Cowboys do what the hell they supposed to do against the Panthers. Panthers now 1-9. Somebody better tell the Cardinals. Somebody better tell the Bears. Somebody better tell whoever the hell else looking for that number 1 pick. Y'all better start losing, because these Panthers ain't going to get a win. I'll tell you that right now. I don't even know how the Cowboys did it. Dak only 189 yards. Pollard only 61 yards. I was like, maybe they just ran the hell out of the ball. Looks like they just won 33-10. Don't know how the hell it happened. The Jaguars taking commanding lead. Not commanding. Texans right on their ass. Jaguars 34-14 over the hopeless Titans. Get them the hell out of there. Shout out Calvin Ridley. Getting me the over and the touchdown on my proposition bets. Cardinals fall to the Texans 21-16. CJ Stroud continuing to get it done. Even when he throws 3 picks, he still gets the win. I'm going to shout out the Cardinals on this one. They know what the hell they doing. Cardinals know how to tank, bro. Up 28-0 earlier to the Giants week 2. Still lose that game. Get 3 interceptions. Still lose this game. Something fishy going on the Cardinals. And I told y'all before the season, if the Cardinals win 3-4 games, they firing the head coach. Because what the hell are you doing, man? We're supposed to be tanking. getting out tanked by Carolina, a team who apparently ain't trying to tank. Niners, the 49ers. Start off the season 5-0, end up going 0-3 for a stretch. Now they're bouncing back since the bye week with their second win. 7-3 Niners. Looking like it, if you know what I mean. Brock Purdy, absolutely perfect passer rating. Shout out to me for having him on the bench in my fantasy league and starting Joe Burrow. Yeah, I lost. Jets, pathetic performance against the Bills. How do you let the Bills put up 32 on you? Lord, I will never know. The Bills 32-6 victory over division foe. The Jets, 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 Jets. The Rams sneak past the Seahawks, baby. Seahawks. Jason Myers misses potential game-winning field goal. Rams now 4-6 on the season, 17-16 victory over the Seahawks. As much as I love the Seahawks, man, they always struggle to put points on the board when they need it. 16 against this Rams defense, they should be putting up at least 20, 23 plus. But hey, who am I? I'm just a fool. I'm just a fool. Sunday Night Football, absolute burner. Broncos with 12 points in the fourth quarter alone. Sneak by, come back, and win 21-20. I feel like the Vikings lost that game coaching-wise. Horrible coaching. Josh Dobbs. I'm going to be honest. Something I noticed about him, I've watched now 2 of his games as a Viking. Played the Saints last week. Prime time this week. Comes out on fire. First half, killing. Second half always slows down. Almost let the Saints come back on them after a 20-point lead. Let the Broncos come back after being up pretty decent amount. 17-9, 20-9, I believe, at some point. But hey, what do you know? What do you know? You give up no touchdowns the whole game. Eventually, the crack in the den is going to burst. Broncos now 5-5, winners of 5 in a damn row. Shout out to them. Shout out to OKC Thunder too. They 5-0, won 5 in a row. Even though I'm not talking about NBA today, Monday night football, baby, getting things jumping. Super Bowl rematch. I know. I'm tired of hearing that shit too. We get it. Chiefs, Eagles, rematch of the Super Bowl. This line hasn't moved an inch since last week. Still have no clue what I want to do on this game. You got the Chiefs minus 2.5 at home. Total set at 45. And the hook. Man, haven't even really looked at props or anything on this game. Just kind of been in a college basketball haze. Like, I could care less about this game. I get it. Super Bowl rematch. Probably the biggest game of the season thus far. You know what I'm looking forward to? Some good old Texas, UConn action tonight. You know what else I'm looking forward to? Some Virginia, Wisconsin. Hey, if we're up late, baby, give me that Marquette and UCLA. And I hope the damn Kentucky covers too, even though I ain't betting them. Just going to keep an eye on it. But anyway, for all the people betting Monday Night Football, I mean, the under in primetime football has been goddamn automatic. It hit last night for me, even when nobody thought it would. Part of me feels like this game's going to be a under game for 2 reasons. I think the Philadelphia Eagles scared to death of Patrick Mahomes. I think they're going to try and run the whole clock out every time they get the ball. They start the game off with the ball. I could see them trying not to give the ball back to Pat Mahomes till the second quarter. Let's just run for 3 yards every play, get a first down every 3 plays, and motherfucking keep it grooving like that. I also think both of these defenses are going to step up more than both of these offenses. I have nothing for this game. I think the under is going to be the play here, although it's kind of like a setup. Under. And then this game comes up, and of course, it goes over. But I could honestly see this game being more ugly than people are expecting. People are expecting Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes to put on an offensive show. Not high. I expect these defenses to take pride in tonight's game and step the hell up. Both of these teams understand what the other team likes to do. These are two of the best teams in the country, two of the best scouted teams in the country, two of the teams with some pretty easy schemes. Stop Patrick from making magic, rolling, scrambling, and lock up 87, bro. Chiefs, 6 points. That's all they scoring if you do that. Tough task. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. But I mean, god damn, stop Pat Mahomes from making magic on the scramble and stop 87 from getting 100 yards and a touchdown. We saw the Lions do that. Come away with a win. It was week 1. Kelsey was out. Okay, I get it. Lions still did it. Still got the victory. Eagles, just stop the damn run game. Force Jalen Hurts to drop back and sling that thing. You're going to get 1 or 2 picks up off of them. Just stop them from being able to move the ball, running it, force them to pass it. Again, if it was easy, it'd be greasy. Anyway, I don't like nothing in this game. If it comes down to the last second and I get crazy, probably take the under and the Chiefs. But like I said, boy, oh boy, I am all over some college hoops. Let's preview this feast week, including today's games. College basketball is back, baby. Feast week. Thanksgiving around the corner. Beautiful slate of games on Thanksgiving as well. But hey now, we're going to talk some college basketball hoops. Preview today. Preview the rest of the week. We got the Maui Invitational going on. We got the Gulf Coast Showcase going on. The Cayman Islands Classic, Jacksonville Classic, Sunshine Slam, Paradise Jam. Got some great ones going on. Even the Fort Myers tip-off popping off, baby. SoCal Challenge. We're going to rock and we're going to roll through these games. A couple games that stand out to me today in college basketball. This is Captain by a hook, baby, with the red beard. 1:30. Can't wait for this one. If you got to work today, just call off. They don't need you. Thanksgiving in 3 days. Tell them you got a turkey emergency. You open the freezer, the turkey's still alive. It's flapping its wings all over the place. The kids are scared. Your wife ran out the house barefoot. You got to get the situation under control. As soon as you hang up with your boss, go ahead and make you some nachos. Get ready for this Tennessee-Syracuse game at 1:30. That's right. Slow cook the nachos from now until 1 and then make you a plate. If you don't know about the slow cooking, get your ass on somewhere, boy. Tennessee taking on Syracuse. Got a bet for you here. We'll give that out a little later. If you know me, you already know what it is. We fade Tennessee. We fade Rick Barnes at all times. The Orangeman of Syracuse, the real shade of orange. I'll give out that bet in a sec when I get to the betting portion of the show. Stephen F. Austin taking on Drake. Drake favored by -4.5. Ain't gonna lie to you. I think Stephen F. Austin, and the F stands for covers, is live to upset this game and steal it. Not gonna bet it, just gonna watch it. Starts at 12:30. Try and get an eye on that as I wait for Syracuse. Excuse me. And Tennessee. But definitely going to be a good game. Stephen F. Austin and Drake. Probably going to come down to the wire. Be a 1-possession game. Some great games today are going on, baby. At 3:30, you got Indiana taking on Louisville in the Satfa Empire Classic. Indiana favored by 6.5. Louisville this close to getting a damn upset over Texas. I feel like they're going to come into this game sulking and heartbroken. playing in Madison Square Garden. I like Indiana minus the points. Not going to touch it. Not going to take it. Purdue taking on Gonzaga. Boy, this is a rub your hands together like Birdman moment. 4 o'clock on ESPN2, the second game of the Maui Invitational. Sponsored by Allstate. Purdue, Gonzaga. I got a bet for you in this game as well. We'll also give that out in the betting segment. UNLV taking on Florida State. Gonna be a good one if you like college hoops. Virginia taking on Wisconsin. Boy, oh boy, my man Franklin Earl has his eye on that game. Going with the dog or the favorite? You don't want to, you're not going, hey, you don't even want to tell nobody. UConn taking on Texas. Boy, oh boy. Now that's going to be a good one for the championship of the Satva Empire Classic in Madison Square Garden. Both of these teams 4-0. Both of these teams looking to make a statement win early in the season. Texas barely escaped that game against Louisville yesterday. They're either going to come out focused or they're going to come out drained. Either way, I like UConn. We'll give out my bet in that one. Kentucky, minus 16.5, taking on St. Joe's. Oof, boy, I want to take Kentucky so bad. Just going to stay away and watch. St. Joe's 3-1. They might be sneaky good, if you know what I mean. However, Kentucky at home, minus 16.5 just feels right. Now you know that ain't right. I gotta keep the summer bomb with the butter time. Now you know that ain't right. Talk about some late games. Hold on now. Hold on now. Sorry. I'm going a little crazy. 6 o'clock, boy. Thought that was going to be like a 7:30 game. Anyway. So, like, anyway. Utah State, Akron 4-0 in the season. Akron favored by 1.5. Take them if you hate yourself. This is going to be a tough game to watch, boy. Utah State's going to come in tough. Akron is going to go on some runs. It's going to be a game of runs, man. At one point, they're going to be down 8. One point, they're going to be up 10. And then it's going to be a 2-point game. Akron, I do like them. Leaning that way. Colorado, number 25 in the nation. Huh? Taking on Richmond. I just like saying Richmond. Oregon taking on Florida A&M. Oregon minus 21.5. It's a good bet to look at. A few other good games later. SMU taking on West Virginia. Boy, I love it, man. And then the All-State Maui Invitational keeps rolling with Kansas taking on Chaminade. I don't mean any disrespect to Hawaii. I don't know how to say that shit. Green Bay. Nobody cares about Green Bay. Tulane, Bradley. 2 3-0 schools in the SoCal Challenge. This will be a good damn game. The Green Wave, coached by Ron Hunter, looking to make that next step into competing as a program. And then the late night special, UCLA taking on Marquette. Boy, I tell you, can't wait to watch this game. If UCLA, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. By the way, I could rap. But that came second to me, moving these bets. Give me a second, I swear. College basketball. We're getting down to the bets now, baby. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 bets for you. My man Franklin Earl got uno más. That's 5 bets total. 5 bets for this Monday. Y'all like how I switch it up, huh? Little Espanol. Huh, Tony? You want to play? Okay. We can play, buddy. We can play. However you want to do it, we can do it. However you want to get it, we can give it to you. Shout out Birdman, man. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard, presented by Stare Down Sports, baby. This is college basketball bets for today. Sorry you had to wait a minute of me playing around like Tony Montana, man. Yeah? Let me give you my bets, man. We're gonna go Gonzaga, man. Gonzaga plus 5.5, man. What? What? You think Purdue can beat Gonzaga? No, I'm kidding. Gonzaga, baby, taking on Purdue today. Second game of the Maui Invitational. Purdue plus 5.5. Purdue minus 5.5. Give me Gonzaga plus the 5.5. I think they got the players to play with Purdue. I think they got the coaching to beat Purdue. And I think if you put both of those together, this game is Gonzaga or nothing for me betting wise. We'll see if that chip is still on Zach Edey's shoulders. He came out game one and started beating up little kids. Now you playing a big dog. Let's see you be a big dog against some big dogs. Don't bring the Chihuahua out. Wear that Great Dane that was beating up little kids. I forget who they played. I want to say Detroit Mercy, but I know that's wrong. But he was out there acting like a fool, dominating, making his presence felt. I don't think he does that tonight. I think Gonzaga slaps him around. Give me Gonzaga plus the 5.5. Late night game. UCLA. Don't know why I'm giving these out backwards as far as time goes. This is the last game of the night. Give me UCLA taking on Marquette. Give me UCLA, the mighty Bruins. Mick Cronin. I definitely think they can play with the same intensity, the same defense, and put up some points with Marquette, who's going to try and just bully him on defense. But you can't do that to a Mick Cronin team. He's been bullying his team since he got there. Give me the UCLA mighty Bruins plus 5.5 and take it on Marquette. I mean, is this tournament games or what? Gonzaga, Purdue, Marquette, UCLA. What a treat. What a treat. Moving on to the first game of the day, 1:30. I told you about it already. The Orangemen of Syracuse taking on the Tennessee Volunteers. If you know me, you know me. I ride with the orange. I also fade Tennessee and I fade Rick Barnes every chance possible. I'm going to rock with the Orangemen here today plus the 14.5. I think that's a lot of too many numbers to give the Orangemen. I think they can definitely play with Tennessee. Tennessee, not that they have a horrible offense. They do struggle to score at times, rely a lot on their defense. They go cold for too long in this game. Syracuse is just going to keep it close. I think Syracuse has a great chance to backdoor this once Tennessee lets off the gas. 14.5 feels like way too many points for me. Give me Syracuse to keep this game under 10. Still probably going to lose 8-9 points, but hopefully they keep it under 10. Hopefully they keep it under 14. Give me the Orangemen of Syracuse plus 14.5. And now if I did a best bet of the day segment, it would be UConn minus 5.5. They're taking on Texas again. I just think UConn has that extra gear. We saw it last season when they played Alabama around this time. I saw it yesterday when they played Indiana. I think they're just going to, next thing you know, they up 20. And it's hard to explain if you're not a basketball guy. But they just turn that defense on, man. And once they turn it on, you're struggling to get the ball over half court. You're struggling to get good shots. I mean, Indiana and Texas, two very different classes of offenses. I'll give you that. But, I mean, sheesh, Indiana just hit a brick wall around the 8-minute mark yesterday. And it just went from being a 7 to 8 point game to being 20 like that. And there was nothing they could do about it. It just felt like there was nothing they could do about it. Even watching, it was like, man, the boys can't. UConn, extra level. I think they reach it again tonight. I think it's coaching. The talent is definitely on the kids, but the coaching to bring the best out and to get them to be able to lock in like that when they need it most. I mean, you saw it yesterday. He's running full speed to help a guy up before any other players even get there to help him up. And you see 2 or 3 other players trying to get there before him. Just great culture, great teamwork, great stuff happening with UConn. How the hell can I not take them to win it again? At least right now. These boys is nice. Crikey, they're nice. The UConn Huskies, mate, nice. So, recap those. We're going Gonzaga plus 5.5. UCLA plus 5.5. The Orangemen plus 14.5. UConn minus 5.5. and a half. Now, for the best bet of the day, I need my man Franklin Earl, Beardwinaton, to make his way to the stage. And I need somebody, anybody, hit me with the horns. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It is Franklin Earl Beardwinaton with the best bet of the day. This bet, try not to be facetious here. 10-2 on the season. Knock on some damn wood for that. I went to sleep thinking about this bet. Almost got my ass up out of bed. Came and placed this bet. Because I knew that the number I had last night wouldn't be there this morning. And boy, oh boy, was I right. Virginia taking on Wisconsin. Give me Virginia minus 27 and a damn hook. Oh, there were 2.5 last night. Still don't know why the hell I didn't bet it at 2.5. Woke up this morning, saw it at 3.5. Pounced before I even looked at any other numbers. Virginia minus 3.5. I mean, holy coyote, Batman. They're giving out money today. You just got to know how to get it. Fill out this form. Click on Virginia minus 3.5. Put as much as you feel comfortable with. Remember, we're gambling responsibly here. Put it irresponsible amount on Virginia minus 3.5 tonight, and to get the rush, feel the ride, turn your couch to a roller coaster, baby. Virginia minus 3.5 taking on Wisconsin. This Virginia defense is going to hold Wisconsin to 27 points, and they're going to score 47, and it's going to be a blowout, baby. Virginia defense locks up Wisconsin tonight. Give me Virginia. I believe they play at 4 o'clock. Give me Virginia. Shout out to my moms. Virginia minus 3.5. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you wait to watch this show, I'm sorry. It's gonna be 5.5, 4.5. Game starts at 5 o'clock. This number is gonna run. Nobody in the country, even if I'm wrong, nobody in the country believes Wisconsin has a chance. 3.5 is a damn joke. Especially because this game is neutral site. Give me Virginia to just blow this team out the damn water. I think it should be 12.5, 14.5. Only because Virginia don't score much. I don't see Wisconsin keeping it within 20. I'm all over this 3.5. And even with that 3.5, still wish I would have took it at 2.5. The over-under sit at 124.5. That shows you 65-40 is what they're expecting to happen. Virginia minus 3.5. Don't overthink it. Just bang that thing like an orangutan. Don't even know what that means. But hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go bet. Anyway, we're taking Virginia minus 3.5. Best bet of the day. Other bets we're riding: Gonzaga plus 5.5. UCLA plus 5.5, the Orangemen of Syracuse plus 14.5, and we're gonna go UConn minus 5 and the hook, baby. Thank y'all, man. I enjoyed today's show. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love, and thank you for the support. This is Captain Buy a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I am Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs, going live on the beautiful Monday. It is the 20th of November. I haven't said it, but this is episode 251. Missed episode 250 on Friday. I didn't miss it. Forgot to say anything about episode 250. Honestly, forgot to change the name and number, and I haven't changed it yet. If you go back, you'll see episode 249 twice in a row with the same date twice in a row. Anyway, episode 251. Thank y'all for everything. Please gamble responsibly, and please, please take all wagers at your own risk. Dobbs.